hoping they'd miss me.
Uh-oh. 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 No, 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 no. Gotta go, 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 gotta go. Run like the wind! I have made it to Sunfall.
Sunfall. Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Wait a minute. What? Oh. They have no idea what lies underneath this entire... Oh, there's another side quest I gotta go do. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing all the side quests and items, maybe in a Twitch stream. Here's the reason why. You know, you see you got your item over there, your ammo thing over there. Then as I zoom out, look how much crap that is on my goddamn screen. And map. The majority of it is freaking fast travel crap. Oh, just so much. And there's gonna be more with all this side quest stuff. So, I was thinking about just doing it all in a stream. Well, maybe in parts in streams. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take me. And you know, it's good at least to have people to have me to entertain you and you guys to entertain me. Fair is fair, right?
Perhaps if the priests made more blood sacrifices, the sun might grant us favor.
Fine, good. Won't cost you but a shard to live.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna be down there, aren't I?
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition.
It's a meridian.
Give them time.
Stay busy, friend.
I'm sure.
Oh, God. I will have to say that it would be a test of,
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
alright then. Oh, hello. Oh.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Bottom feeders.
Well, I guess I'll just sneak right in.
Should pay well.
Don't mind what I do. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I just forgot.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
The
the
green
one true
tent down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
Outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First
You're not
time in
staying
the
long, I
Citadel,
assume.
gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this.
The balustrade.
It makes quite
It's a
an
short
impression.
drop from there.
I kind of want to help out that kid. Looks like he needs help. But I'll save it for maybe another video? I don't know if you guys would want a video or stream. I'll figure it out later. That's
The
if
other
it's a
side
main
of the tower. Look for a vent.
event. Oh, you mean
I
this?
say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
No, there's no way. Well, I could be close to this. Could be. Now I'm thinking that I'm close to the end or at the end. Why? Or unless they're gonna pull some BS and go, oh, hey, guess what? You're only like still at the beginning of the game. Please don't. Open. Here we go.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Let me in, please.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Aw.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Ah!
I underestimated you. Think by now
Uh-oh.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Well, that's a problem.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
I'm looking around. I'm not gonna do any reading because I'm bad at it. Sorry, guys. I wonder how
Please
much.
take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
So this is a waiting room, you say? But I am not here to wait. I am here to go.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
I'm gonna get as much logs as possible, because I don't know if I have to go back this way. And if I do have to go back this way, including one army on my butt cheeks, I'm not gonna have a fun time.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
One, I think that would be pretty cool as also a game to fight those robots type of deal. Unless if that already is a thing. But, so it's not a super weapon. So I'm assuming that Zero Dawn is a device to not only... What the hell is it? Is it a cloning process?
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Oh god, oh, I wasn't expecting them to be in here already! Sorry, buddy. And voice logs. Yay, that's cool. You gotta stop me from listening to voice logs. Of course you would. Because why weren't you? Big boss boy is coming over here.
Oh no!
Nope. Sorry, man. But you gotta die. I might grab your gun later, though.
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Oh, that's a heavy weapon. Alright. Dialogue!
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing, dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution, liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Wow. Holy crap, he was pissed. Okay, I thought they would kill them, but no, used as... So, any organic matter uses biofuel? That explains a lot. Like, well, still not enough, but it does explain something why they want to do this.
Want to discuss? Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Okay. I don't even know what to say to that.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Again, that's what happens. People do the stupid, and then you... We are nuts. We are kinda smart. Too smart for our own good.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. and it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Is Zero Dawn a ship? I think it's a ship.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Oh God! More answers, not enough answers, more questions. Okay, so just to let you guys heads up, this is feature editing me. Apparently my recording decided to take a dump, or aka my PS4 just decided to not record an important part of the I'll play the log so you guys are not at least missing out.
Alright. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. Global extermination. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI. A machine intelligence, fully sentient, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life on Earth. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. For Gaia to perform the miracles required of her, she will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Software that codifies the expertise of world-class minds into algorithms. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. Because that, you see, is our saving grace. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life, from the tiniest bacteria to the mightiest blue whale. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, of all that was beautiful about it and worth saving. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. All of this you will understand, and not just understand, believe. Because it's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Back to your regular schedule, idiot. Okay, recap here. So, Project Zero Dawn is a project that every life on Earth was supposed to die. So that means that not only all plant life was being drained away at that moment, but you also had they were treating, oh my god. So, all of the soldiers, all of the sacrifices were just being used to buy time. And once the project was done, everyone had to die. Or if everyone was already... What the... Oh my god. Oh god. Well, out of everything, that would be considered as a war crime. Like, that would have to be some serious drastic measures to do that. Serious drastic measures. Hell, if that was even to happen right now with us, that would be some serious countermeasures. Ooh, video log. Oh no, that's a gunny. What do you have to say?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
He was forgiven. For his actions.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
She was cut off. Does this continue it?
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security. For your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
They're taking drastic measures. Okay, so back with the lady and the other one, basically, it also explains why there were dead bodies in the start of the game, if I remember correctly. That they isolated themselves from the planet, and then I'm assuming it was to do it so the machines didn't have any biofuel, or us, I should say. I just now realized there's two health things. There's something in here that's gonna kill me. Oh god. I want my gun.
Intruder! Get her!
I've been seen.
Die already!
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Well, that was relatively easy. Only took a little bit of damage. I'll take that. And more voice logs. Oh, a lot more voice logs. I am going to have a fun time editing. Oh boy. Oh, whoa, hello. Pipes. Oh, I gotta go solve puzzles, don't I? Oh, yeah, great, cool.
Now, those lame FBI blackheads at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
What the hell?
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Art? Okay, I guess she's talking about art. I just started to realize that some people were kind of.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
So, I think people like started to give up on the project and just decided to say, screw it, let's accept our fate. If this is the inevitable.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Oh, you mean the storage area? I can't get in the storage area. But yeah, so people just decided to accept their fate and let it happen. So, actually, you know what? Hold up, I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Oh, that was easy. I mean, what I meant that was easy is like, oh, well, okay, alright, let's just say we're short.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Oh, you mean the door outside through the window? Where are you? Oh. Ladder? I almost forgot there was a crouch button. Don't ask why.
Found one. Looks intact.
Ooh. Loot? Loot. Me like loot. Probably should... Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm full on everything. Insert!
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
I'm at least glad they kept the campaign puzzles a little easy. But, you know, like, in previous episode how that guy talked about, I think your northwest and south type of deal, I think it was, I don't remember. But I like how they kept it as, you know, hey, this is a puzzle, figure it out. Don't be stupid. Was I not paying attention? I was not paying attention. Wait a minute. That way, that way, that way, that way. So switch this back up. So it is wrong. So wait a minute. Hold up. Am I doing something wrong? I'm looking at that right? Am I? Give me a moment. I'll figure it out.
That did it.
What?
Thor should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
3 of the panels were backwards. 2 of them were correct. Thanks, game. Thanks. Uh-oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. 2nd floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Whoa, okay. Wait, there were a lot more than 3. I have an idea. That's gonna hurt.
You're not gonna like this.
What an idiot. Yeah, let's blow ourselves up like a dum-dum. Wait for it. Oh, seems like you guys already forgot about it. How stupid are you? Oh, well. Ow. Ah! Get electrified. And dead. Oh god. Was not expecting this. Oh god, oh, there's a lot more than that. I thought there was.
Fair.
A gift from the shadow.
Ooh, hello.
Can't afford any more losses. Fight!
I think that was right in the peepee.
Don't run out now. Fight!
Oh, he did. Oh, it's a headshot too. I didn't even see that. Oh no. Come on. Take it! Peek!
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Come on, brothers. Let's go.
Ooh! Let's start with my toy. Oh god, oh, that's a gun! Haha. Joke's on you. I killed you.
Room's clear.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
I will. After I'm done looting.
Hello, I'm Margaret Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it. If Hephaestus was part of a system designed to save life, why would it use cyan to make a cauldron? And churn out machines with no other purpose than to kill people?
Somehow it's gone rogue. I don't understand why or how. But whatever the reason, it explains why machines have become more dangerous over the years.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Well, it makes sense. You know, it's been years now. So, yeah, that would... So, yeah. There's a reason why they've gone rogue. Just, wait, hold up. You made me go back here, but there's nothing back here. I'm disappointed. Nothing back there. Nothing back there. Nothing. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Bad game, no secrets. Nah. Good game. Great game. Kiss in the cheek.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Wait, what?
Careful now.
Oh my lord. Man, I really wish I could bring the big gun up here. But I couldn't. Or I could. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Another voice log? God dang it, I
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or I'm just stupid and didn't understand a goddamn thing she just said. Man, I bet you might end up being too long and I might have to do this in 2 parts. Maybe. Who knows? I guess there will be only one way to find out, wouldn't there?